We got there.
I missed the whole thing.
It was okay.
Penelope's diaper. Although
Burger Time, sure. Candy Crush, yeah, that'd probably be all right. Mm-hmm. Cook Serve Delicious, yeah, any cooking game I think would probably work fine.
Well,
hey, me up?
I don't know.
Do you want me and Paul to come and join
Sometimes
you?
the cooking doesn't go
well. Maybe not overcooked.
Yeah.
Here, hold on. Hold this.
Hold this?
Hold this.
I would not want to smell some of the things that we ended up cooking and overcooked.
Were they overcooked?
Yeah, I definitely don't want to smell No Man's Sky. There's no telling what those things could smell like.
Procedurally generated smells.
Procedurally generated smells. Yeah, that sounds like a terrible idea. Nope. No, I know that you want phone and bigger phone, but you can't get it. But yeah, Firewatch would actually probably smell really lovely.
Roasting marshmallows. Probably a lot of pine scent.
Creepman's musk. Are you okay?
Yes.
No Man's Sky would just smell like a spacesuit that really needed to be washed.
Oh, you're
That's a good point. And now the news.
Thank you.
No Man's Sky absolutely just smells like your own farts inside an EV suit. Yep, I believe it.
Because you never leave the suit, right?
I think maybe you do on planets that could support you, but most planets seem to be pretty poisonous and or toxic in some way.
Oh god. Just attacking the microphone. MTV CDM, yeah, I mean, it certainly was big on social media, the Shinzo Abe Mario bit. It was also just like, it's crazy to see the Prime Minister of Japan just sort of,
Dressing up like Mario.
take himself so not seriously.
Rolling with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked fine. So our wonderful...
Did Kathleen get a haircut? She did.
I did.
Nice hair, Kathleen.
I got the T-Swift. Yeah.
Not intentionally.
No. I wanted to get my hair out of my face.
Mm-hmm.
But turns out
Goodbye.
getting my hair out of my face is giving myself the T-Swift. There you go.
A bigger one. You dropped that one, but here's a bigger one.
I don't know where it went.
That teaches you a lesson.
There's so many choking hazards for her to play with here.
If she could choke on that D20, I'd be impressed.
Yeah. Those fuzzy dice have seen some shit. I don't know if I would give them to her. Those are the dice from our road trip to Comic-Con.
Alrighty.
All right, let's talk about the stories that we talked about today. Right. So the voice or chat filters in Blizzard. Oh, it's beautiful. There's some that are like. There's some that are like, Mom, no, I'm still.
Yeah, this might not work.
Thanks, Raptor. There's some that are like, no, Mom, I'm still playing video games. Whoops, wrong chat. Or like.
I like the ones that are just like nice. It's like, good game, everybody.
Yeah, I had a really fun time playing with you all.
Yeah.
That's the worst, I think, if you're trying to be a trolly shitbag, is to be like, type something rude. And to have it translate to something incredibly polite.
She just learned how to talk like a velociraptor. So
She's super into that.
that's going to happen. Yeah, I want that in more games. Right now in Overwatch, it only does it for GGEZ with or without a space.
And the problem with it is...
Because GG is generally legit.
Right. But the problem is that it's one of those things that only actually works in the short term, right? Because, if you're a troll on Overwatch and you know that that's happening, then you just be like, whatever, change it up slightly.
Yeah.
So it's only like a temporary measure, or just like a fun thing to do to basically troll the trolls. It's not a.
Which I'm okay with.
It's not a real. No. It's great. It's a great idea, but it's not like a long-term.
Ooh, a purple.
Strategy for solving bad people on Overwatch.
No, I mean, they'll come up, they'll take a couple seconds to type an actual insult. God, do you think they'd take the time to actually type GGEASY? No.
No. Hatsune Miku. The Hatsune Miku interactive experience. Yeah, that's the internet. You're
Which
pointing
seems
at.
actually pretty neat.
I mean, actually, it seems cool, but like basically, it's like
Because
you
using
get enough
like a
energy,
glow stick thing, like in J-pop and K-pop, you have like
Right.
your like glowing sticks, and
You do stuff at specific times.
yeah, and so it's a thing. So doing that using the Move controller to sort of replicate that experience seems really cool. But yeah, the wording in the press release is kind of funny. That when the voltage of the live venue reaches its climax.
Yeah.
I always think of, whenever I see stuff about Hatsune Miku, I always think about like when I was in high school.
These are great noises. Here.
I was in high school when Vocaloid first came out, like the software,
Right.
and I was super excited about it. Like I thought it was super cool. It's like voice synth software that can sing, right, and can sing in kind of a neat way, and is actually pretty good because a lot of the things that make voice synthesizers that don't work that well in talking actually are okay for singing, and so it was super cool. And I'm slightly disappointed that
Just
murdering the microphone.
I'm so sorry.
Just unmic you?
Yeah, I
Okay.
can't be in here. I can't do this right now. This is not working.
So I'm slightly disappointed that like Hatsune Miku is like the only thing people are that's like what Vocaloid is now.
Yeah.
That the actual like tech is kind of fallen by the wayside.
There's other ones.
Yeah,
There's other Vocaloids, but
but
Miku's the most popular.
well, but it's just the idea that the avatars that they made are the things that are the most exciting.
This is perfect.
Sing us the song of your people.
This is perfect. Nothing could possibly go wrong.
Baby.
Okay, goodbye. You should just get microphones integrated with all your clothes so you can plug in whenever. I kind of like that. Right. Man, Pokemon are weird. Sandy that's official art of it
killing
murdering
Pikachu.
Pikachu by dragging it under
Yeah.
the sand.
Yeah, that Pikachu is definitely
It's
dead.
gone away now.
Yeah.
And
I mean, that's not necessarily like the Pikachu
No.
from the cartoon.
But that one's gone.
But that one's definitely dead.
And its bad feelings are going to create another Sandygast.
Although when you think about it, because all Pokemon, like Pokemon of a certain type, are effectively identical, right? Mm-hmm. How many times do you think, like Pikachu's died and like Ash's parents have just gone out and bought a new one and replaced
No,
it?
Brock and Missy are just like, don't tell Ash. Give me a few minutes.
Yeah, Pikachu has like a different stripes. Oh, that's a evolution thing.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine. It's totally fine. Hey, thanks, Malacorath.
It was when we were doing that story, and we had there's the joke at the end about the like, what are they gonna do? Make they're gonna make something kids be terrified of something else that you meant. I forget what you actually mentioned.
Oh, the toilet.
Oh, right, the toilet. And I was like, there is like an ice cream cone one that is scary.
Like, that's messed up.
Yeah, it changes from like a 1 scoop to a 2 scoop ice cream.
Of course it does. Of course it does. The Shinzo Abe showing up to the Rio Olympics, that's just a little thing, but everyone's like, is Mario the official mascot of the Tokyo Olympics?
Yeah.
That would be weird.
It
would be cool.
Like I feel like they should like either like commit to it, or because if they now show like a whole bunch like whatever their mascots are actually going to be. Mm-hmm.
Well, the characters they showed off in the full version of that video were Mario, Doraemon, Hello Kitty, Pac-Man, and I don't remember their names, but like some old animated characters, the two that were playing football.
Right.
And yeah, I don't recall who. Akira. I don't think the Akira characters would make great Olympic mascots, but
I mean, obviously it's not like Japan doesn't know how to design mascots.
Thank you, Captain Tsubasa. That's what it was. Yes.
Like, Japan can definitely design mascots, so I have no concerns about mascots for the upcoming
Oh yeah.
Olympics.
They got mascots falling out of themselves.
But maybe...
Doraemon was adorable in that video, by the way, with like he had the Japanese and Brazilian flag, which is like, I'm Doraemon.
Yeah.
It was pretty great.
The warp pipe through the planet is great.
When I clicked this thumbnail, it was a baby, but now he's a man with a beard. I grew up so fast in like
this job ages you, you know.
In the last like 15 seconds. Puberty was hell. Let me tell you. So yes. Anyway, that was just really cool, and it's very difficult to find video of it. We were watching the CBC replay up here, and the commentators were like, they were also baffled. They were like, Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, wow, what an entrance. They were just sort of like, not like laughing at him, but just like, I can't believe that happened.
It's a testament to you know just because of like Checkpoint and all this stuff that I'm so like deeply ingrained in, you know, video game culture stuff, that when I see like a big event that is, you know, and there's like an older Japanese guy, very important older Japanese guy, in charge. I like half expected it to be, it's not Iwata anymore, but the like just like the head of Nintendo.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's the thing is they were like Shinzo Abe. Like I saw on Twitter, it was like Shinzo Abe arrives dressed like Mario through a warp pipe at the Rio closing ceremonies, and I was like, Shinzo Abe. Does he work at Nintendo? No, wait, hang on. Wait, why is this at the closing ceremony? Oh, because Tokyo had Prime Minister. That's who it is. Like, it took me a moment. I was like, oh, right. No, I knew that. I just didn't put it together right away.
Yeah, just the idea that, have to remind myself that Japan is not actually ruled by Nintendo.
Yeah, exactly. So they're probably getting some pretty good licensing for
Holy crap,
getting to use Mario for this. So, and the Nausulus Rift. Okay, you really, it's NOSULUS, I believe. You should really go to Nausulus Rift. Is it .com or .net? Anyway, there's a whole website for this with just a pitch perfect video on them developing this very real piece of technology. And they have like a visionary Japanese engineer, a like Central European like perfumist, and then like a guy who's like kind of supposed to be PewDiePie, I think. And it's this amazing video. It's just the fact that like coming up with the idea is funny, and it's the kind of thing that you would see in South Park. So it totally makes sense. Doing like the web page with like, you know, and do like the web page with like 3D renders and stuff is one thing. Yeah. But actually like producing it as a physical product that actually works, is like they spent more effort on this like one-off joke than maybe 99% of legitimate Kickstarter projects. Yeah. Good point. Which by the way, we love. That they put this much work into a joke is terrific.
Yeah.
And you should also really read Megan Farrock-Manish's article on it on Polygon, because it's one of the funniest articles I've read in a very long time.
Yeah, some good comparisons for what to smell.
Excellent prose in that article. It's really, really funny. And that was the stories that we did. What stories did we not talk about? I didn't actually read this one. Is this the Dishonored 2 morality system?
Yeah, so that was kind of interesting. So Dishonored, as you know, Dishonored had a sort of, not like a morality system, but it had that there were implications for what you did. Yeah. And it would change the world in different ways.
And it was a little weird in Dishonored 2. It's like...
Or Dishonored. It
was a little weird in Dishonored because like one of them was like, you did the good thing by not killing this target. By not killing that target, she now lives as an indentured sex servant to this other person. Good job! And you're like...
Possibly ambiguous.
That person was evil, but that's weird.
But then and there's also like the more people you kill, like the more rats there are around and that kind of stuff.
Awesome. The link to the Polygon articles in the chat.
And so for Dishonored 2, obviously they're keeping that and they wanted to sort of expand it. And one of the things that they found out in watching people play the original Dishonored is that, there's the item in Dishonored, there's like the heart that you could use and it would like give you what people were thinking.
Right, yeah.
And so they were talking about how that a lot of people would play the original Dishonored using and have the heart out all the time and kill people based on, it's like if they liked what the people were, like, and so,
interesting.
And so they were like, that's kind of a cool idea. So apparently they've adjusted the like morality, or not morality, but the way your actions affect the world, with the idea that depending on who it's not just like volume, it's actually like who you kill. So if you're like, if you've got whatever the heart, if there's a heart or the equivalent of the heart thing,
right,
and it's like some guy who's like, I volunteer at my local soup kitchen, I'm a really great guy, and then you kill that guy, then like that soup kitchen isn't going to have a guy to do stuff there anymore, and like it's really bad. But if it's a guy being like, I like killing people, it is my favorite thing to do, and also cheating people out of all their money, then you can be like, kill that guy.
So they sort of took that on board and made
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
So you get to make like on the fly, basically like on the fly, judge, jury, executioner type decisions based on people's innermost thoughts. Slightly disturbing idea, in a larger context, but fun in a video game.
I just remember at the end of Dishonored 1, this is not really spoilers, but there's an NPC who helps you, like who takes you to the place in the boat, and depending on how you did, like the neutral whatever is just like, go get him. I like you. Cool. The good, the low chaos, I think it is, or whatever, is like, it's been a pleasure serving with you. You're such an upstanding person. I feel better to have been in your presence. And then
he like gives you stuff.
Yeah, and he like gives you a thing. The high chaos ending is he's like, get out of my boat, do what you got to do, but I'm not going to make it easy. And he fires a flare to alert the bad guys that you're on this island. And it's like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Come on.
I got out of the boat and he was like, yeah, do what you got to do, but we're not friends. And then he pulled out the thing to fire the flare, and I'm like, fuck you, I shot him.
Yeah.
So he didn't actually fire the flare.
Nice. But, yeah, you're right, we're not friends.
Because that actually annoyed me, because like I ended up being on like the high chaos mode.
Yeah.
Because I killed a lot of people. But I was using the thing that makes it so their bodies disappear.
Right.
And so I was like, what the hell? The whole point is supposed to be that like there's more dead bodies, so there's more like rats around eating the dead bodies, which is probably more plague, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, I didn't leave any dead bodies. It was fine. I just, there were a lot less people around.
Why is my chat stopped? That's not good. Come back to me, chat.
I was doing the super sneaky type walking around.
Well, we're still live, so.
And also, taking out everybody as I went.
I'll miss you. I
guess there's less manpower to fight the rats. I don't know. Anyway, what else we got going on?
Oh, the new Overwatch emotes that let everyone sit down.
Yeah, the new sitting ones. My favorite is there's the one where she actually just like summons a stool.
Yeah, Symmetra. It's so good.
And sits down on it and very, very like.
She summons a stool and just like sits there.
Yeah.
And there was a clip in this article with like one of the capture points on Ilios. I think it's the lighthouse. It's the building that is like a coastal cliff on three sides, and a bunch of Symmetras had just put turrets everywhere, and then were just sitting inside the capture point while everyone else died. It was just like, that's good.
Just having having a relaxing chat.
Yeah.
While everyone's dying all around.
Or people, take the capture point and then just sit down and be like, yeah, da 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 da.
And then the other one is, of course, Diva, who stops, goes down, sits down in her mech.
Yes.
And screen pops up in front of her, and she starts playing like an R-type game.
So good. Not just that, but this is a codification of the Gremlin gamer diva, because she's not just playing video games. She also has Doritos and Mountain Dew. And she's like, and the Dorito, they're called divas. Like she has her own branded.
I mean, she would
Dorito.
Like
and she's like, chips,
like I'm pretty
Dew.
sure there's
games.
actually like some of the like really big streamers have had like Mountain Dew flavors.
Oh, probably.
Mountain Dew Special Edition.
Probably.
And I also like that.
Yeah, Chad is just gone.
Oh, I can see it.
Oh, I can't.
I like
will
that.
restart the app.
I like that all the that all the emote like these are premium emotes, so like you have to buy them. And that one for Diva is more expensive than all the other ones because they know everyone will want that one.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Well, it was there. There it is. It's back. Cool. Yeah. So briefly the Valve forbidding coaches from talking to teams during the matches because what they found, or at least the way you explained it, was, but they found that what was happening was that the coaches weren't just being like, do this better, do your strategy, whatever. They were like tracking like the in-game economy and stuff, and they're almost acting as a player and like spotting on. Obviously, they can't see the other guy's screen, but like spotting, being like, "Hey, need some help there? Go there, do that." Yeah. Like they were basically acting as another player or like
an approximate,
like a handler. I don't know exactly how you describe it, but anyway.
And Valve was like, it's supposed to be the best 5-person team, not the best 5-person team, and also this other guy.
Yeah. So I thought that's what coaches were supposed to do. Well, I don't know. It's different.
So now coaches are supposed to be. So they basically made it.
Actually, that's a good point, Lee Linkman. They're supposed to be a coach, not a commander. Right. So you train them beforehand, but then once the match starts,
like you have like the person who's on the team who's like
you have the team captain does like the calling stuff, not the coach being like you do this, like during the match. So
I think the Kojaku article or the Polygon article or wherever I saw this was like, so now it's the coach has to just you got the normal timeouts and breaks and stuff, so you go and the coach just be like, get out there and win one for whatever. Yeah. He has to give like inspiring speeches.
Give it 110%. Never back down, etc. The new City Skylines expansion is, what's it called? It's Time to Burn.
No,
that's the name of the article.
No, it's
Natural Disasters.
It's just called Natural Disasters.
Oh, right. But one of the New City Skylines expansion adds a bunch of new stuff, including disasters to destroy the cities. But one of the disasters is called The Day the Sky Exploded.
And the
yes.
what I like about this is that I've seen some people. I saw some people talking about it where it's like, this is great. This is like the one thing City Skylines was missing from like the SimCity experience is you like build your city and then you like send monsters and stuff after it, right?
Yeah.
But I love the way it shows the feeling or the mentality behind City Skyline, that in the expansion where they add natural disasters, they also add like new system for like how to like setting up early warning systems and setting up like evacuation routes and setting up emergency like shelters and broadcast systems, like doing basically like doing it properly, you might say, like basically making it actually like not just like a fun thing you can do to the game, but actually like making it a full thing, which I find pretty funny.
And a Pokemon Go player figured out such an efficient system for grinding out levels in Pokemon that the system thought he was a cheater. Basically, he worked out. He had this like
because they've been trying to crack down on bots, right?
There was a bunch of Pokestops and he was live streaming this. A bunch of Pokestops very very close to one another, like really close, that you could do like a circuit of them in like 5 or 10 minutes by walking around.
I think
block.
he said it was like half a mile to go to visit them all.
Yeah, and so he like lured them all up, and then was just like doing loops, and then would like change direction and go back and do the incense or whatever, and
This is Pokemon Go news, but it wasn't during the episode.
Yeah, it was so effective that partway through the day, it like tripped into like the soft ban thing. That what it is, which I didn't know that this is how it manifests itself. All the Pokemon just run away.
Yeah, like you just can't.
You just can't catch
can't catch-
anything. Just you can see them and you encounter them and they pop up and you try to catch them and they just all run away. And apparently that's just how it deals with cheaters. Is like you can still play the game, you just can't do anything, which is kind of spectacular.
Yeah. Apparently, like he was trying to, like he actually sent an email, like he sent a message to Niantic before he did it, being like telling them what he was going to do.
Yeah.
But of course, Niantic is
Then
just like one guy who's really overworked in a basement somewhere, apparently.
presumably, judging by how much they communicate, yeah.
And like because he was doing it for charity, like he wasn't. He was actually like he was raising money for a charity thing, and so he still raised a fair amount of money, but obviously it had to be cut a little short.
I'm just bringing up the. That's it for the news. I'm just bringing up the notifications. And there we are.
Alrighty.
I have the notifications when you are ready.
Okie doke. Now, as we've talked about before, I didn't actually notice whether it happened, but we do have the bits happening right now.
Yeah, bits are now enabled.
Are now enabled. The popping up here will not show the bits at the moment. We may do that.
We
in the
are
future,
developing that technology.
although there are a few things we have to work out because right now multiple things show up if someone does it multiple times. Anyway, but for subs and resubs and Patreon people, let's see what they have to say.
Mad Commander Mo, the 18-month resub says, "Let's get this started."
Oh yeah.
Perfect. Welcome back, Mad Commander Mo. Next should be Bronzefinger with a 32-month resub. Welcome back, Bronzefinger. Thank you so much. FITorion, 26-month resub says, "Think my resubs are sliding ever further into the month." I don't know why I would do that. NathanLonghair with an 11-month resub says, oh, I get to say something.
Oh well.
The Lame Name Game with a 15-month resub says, "Love that checkpoint." Thank you,
All
The
right.
Lame Name Game. Yes, good, right. Pandastirfry with an 18-month resub says, "Woo, checkpoint, go!"
So delicious, but so wrong.
I know. Thank you, Pandastirfry. RebelliousUno with a 6-month resub says, 6 months, how time flies. You've been around for longer than 6 months, Uno.
You've not subbed all that
I
time.
guess, but thank you regardless. Malacorath with a 6-month resub says, "Pokemon hype for the Pacific Islands."
Woo! Did that
Welcome
just come
back,
out?
Malacorath. Oh, I think that's where the new game is set.
Oh, nice.
They have all those tropical stuff happening. Jhanauer. Jhanauer. I'm so sorry. 10-month resub. Thank you so much. Welcome
10
back.
months of probably pronouncing that name incorrect.
And Declan is now a supporter on Patreon. Thank you, Declan. Much appreciated. And hey, during that time, we had 100 bits from Stofern and 500 bits from Sethlock. Thank you both so very much.
Yay!
Bits. They show up on my list. They don't show up on the overlay. Yeah, we're figuring that out. So. Yeah, right. Yeah, the Alola region in the new Pokemon is set in the Alola region, which is not Hawaii.
Well, yeah, because I mean, Pokemon doesn't take place in the real world.
No.
Because that would if
That
they
would be
did
weird.
that, that would just the implications of that would open up a whole can of problems.
No. That's why there's like tropical versions of some of the existing Pokemon that are like, they have like current Gen 1 Pokemon that have like different versions because they're on the island.
Oh, cool! It's like Bulbasaur wearing a Hawaiian shirt.
Bulbasaur just like Magnum. That'd be amazing.
It's
Similar.
like a big mustache.
They have like water type Sandshrew or whatever.
Oh,
hey,
man.
retroactive pancake with 100 bits as well says, "Great show." Oh, you can put things in the cheer too. I didn't even see that. Sethlock said "da bits" and retroactive pancake said, "Great show." Thank you. Hey, cheer.
Yay.
It's fun. All right, that's gonna do it for checkpoint.
Be of good cheer.
Oh, hey, it's Tinker Tailor tonight.
Yeah.
Do you know what's happening?
tinkering and tailoring. I hope Ian knows what's happening. I hope he's home.
No, they're here. Is there a channel for it?
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think anything's been posted about it.
There isn't a channel for it, so there's that. What do you think the chances that he gets back to me in time are?
Considering that it has to be like instantly,
Yeah.
pretty low. Maybe Heather would know too. Anyway, Tinker Tailor is going to be at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, which is 3.5 hours from now.
And so theoretically, they'll be doing something.
All I know is he went to buy a new soldering iron.
Oh, really?
Soldering
A new soldering iron?
Soldering iron. Heather said something about furniture. What? Really?
They're going to be making furniture, breaking furniture, building furniture.
All of those and more.
Burning furniture.
Something about chairs. What? I have no idea.
You guys probably know better than we do. She might have mentioned something during
Rhythm Cafe.
during
Yeah.
Rhythm Cafe. Maybe she's like recovering a chair or something.
Well, I'm baffled. So there's that.
I'm Paul.
Repairing furniture, talking about furniture, soldering furniture, dismantling was the word she used. Why?
Soldering 2 chairs together.
Bluetooth a Stereo Part 2 and Heather's Ottoman Adventure.
Oh, wow. That sounds like a lot of fun.
I don't know what that means, so you're just going to have to tune in and find out. Anyway, thanks for watching.
We're sending Heather
everybody.
to the Ottoman Empire.
Yeah. Which is impressive because it's in the past.
Yes. But really, it's the best place to get an Ottoman if you really want one.
Yeah. Gnert with 100 bits says, I'm surprised you didn't talk about the Konami news. Oh, it just made me sad, so yeah.
I have no idea. I actually don't know what that news is.
Oh,
but
they're making a new Metal Gear Solid game. It's a co-op zombie survival shooter.
It's like, you say that, and then I like,
And?
wait for the other shoe.
Yeah. Which is better than it's a pachinko machine, but...
I would be like, we're making a new Metal Gear Solid game. It's a bow tie with a Metal Gear Solid print on it.
That's not a game. We say it is. Deal with me. Konami out.
They're just like deliberately trolling people.
Yeah. All right. That's it for Checkpoint. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thank you. And yeah, Tinker Tailor soon. And then, oh,
yeah. Hey, New Day Tuesday tomorrow.
woo! Guess who's got 2 thumbs and
all the beer I can drink in the game. Not for real life. I'm not going to be drinking while I play it. But the point is, Deus Ex, new Deus Ex. I think I'm going to aim to actually start at 11 rather than
call.
noon. So 11 a.m. Pacific time.
you should change the calendar.
I should change the calendar. Tomorrow, New Day Tuesday, Drunk Jensen returns in Deus Ex Mankind Divided.
Imagine if there like wasn't alcohol in this version.
That would really mess my whole thing up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. Later, everybody.
Bye.